This is a tough situation and a very frequent situation. All too often, we find that an individual is retired or moved to a different company, or in some cases, been laid off, and there's no track record on what's been done to that unit or how it's been maintained over time. So, the first thing you're going to do is go through the historical records available. And because the samples were emailed to the person, you don't have that access. Contact the lab, tell them that you're new in the position and that you need the historical data. So once you have access to the historical data, um, I love pulling it into Excel, making spreadsheets, making graphs so that you can see what's been happening over time. The first thing you want to know is what's my remaining life? Do I have 5 years left? Do I have 10 years left? Where am I at? And in some situations, you're gonna find out, okay, great, I'm in the top, the first 25% of this oil life. I can be relatively confident what's going on. If you're out of specification right from the beginning, you're going to want to return that oil to specification as soon as possible. And then you're going to have to backtrack to look at the mechanical components on that system, when they were changed last, what the expected remaining life of those mechanical components is, and then maybe work that into the maintenance schedule on that unit and the available maintenance windows. If you've had a servo valve in there, a servo valve should be lasting for 5 years if it's maintained properly and if it's not abused. All too often, excessive, unnecessary contamination systems is beating those servo valves up from day one, and there's no expected trouble-free window available on that component remaining. In situations like that, I would simply replace those critical components so that you have a baseline and an understanding moving forward that you can rely on those components.